great week in trading. Oh my goodness, these low float stocks are absolutely crazy lately. And I am so thankful with Trade Ideas. There's a great alert that actually Barry has shared in the Trade Ideas trading room. And if you are a Trade Ideas subscriber, one of the cool things is you can share alert windows with cloud links. So definitely, if you haven't already checked it out, check out the free trading room. Barry does have that up in the window as well for everyone to see, but you can also take it and customize it yourself. That's one of the things that I absolutely love about Trade Ideas. So if you haven't already checked out the free trading room, go to bit.ly/T, I, ROOM, the link is down below as well. And as always, definitely check out my book if you haven't already. It is growing in demand. #FMJ, available on Amazon. A great present too for Christmas. It's starting to snow up here in Canada, so I'm getting all of my Christmas shopping done. And it's something I would love to recommend to people, you know, that are in college or graduating, because you don't necessarily have to work a 9-to-5 job to be profitable. You know, I'm so thankful that I have found trading. I am able to be done in about 2 hours in the day and share and help you guys along in your journeys as well. So definitely check that out. Highly recommend it as a gift for someone who they don't know what they want to do in their future, but it's something that they could get into and become profitable and be able to travel and not be stressed out with a 9-to-5 job, you know, or even if you are stuck in a 9-to-5 job that you hate the drive, the commute, all the BS that goes along with it, the boss that's making the money, the company that's making the money. Why not work for yourself, right? That's what this is all about, is getting into something where you can work hard and it shows in the profits, in your bank account, in your trading account, that all of your efforts come back to you, not necessarily waiting for potentially that 2% raise. You know, that can be very difficult. I dealt with that working in the airlines. As you guys know, if you've been following me before, that, you know, I was making $700 Canadian every 2 weeks. And now it's pretty easy to make that in about the first 15 minutes of the market. This week's crazy runners, we had DCIX, we had CREG, we had XNet, we had Roku, and, you know, CHFS. So those are ones that I have on the general watch for the week, because they could extremely bounce up with shorts that get squeezed, or it could be a good short potential on the downside. But you just have to be very careful and trade them very carefully, because as a low float stock, it can go in extreme directions pretty quickly either way. So you always want to trade with proper risk management and get out quickly if it goes against you. Going into the watch list ahead, as you guys know, I do not have my license to give you financial advice, so you have to make sure that you do your own due diligence and trade with proper risk management. Going forward into the week, my longs, if I say that they're going to break the resistance to the upside, that I generally think that the momentum will continue on the long side. If they break the support on the bottom, I think that they will continue down and being a short potential. Going forward, I like to use mostly low floats on the long side and high floats on the short side, because low floats will move very quickly with a lower supply, and higher demand will push it up really fast. So it's really easy to make a profit on the long side there. And then shorts, when you see a stock drop, you tend to see it drop fairly quickly, because stops start getting taken out and the fear factor sets in. So people start selling pretty quickly. And when you have a larger float, then that continues in the downward momentum pretty quickly and pretty easily, without having a reversal that's very strong, because you have more float that it takes to move it in one direction. So my longs going forward, we have CRR, which has a nice W shape to it on the chart, with a support of 979 and a resistance of 1014. GCO, we have a support of 2930 and a resistance of 2985. SCUL with a support of 2625 and a resistance of 2761. That one had earnings on Friday, and the earnings winners, we tend to see that they will continue up for roughly 3 days before they have a pullback, and vice versa on the short side. So if it's dropped down, we tend to see that it has, you know, it's going to pull back for roughly 3 days before it finds a bottom and continues up. So AMRS also had earnings on Wednesday. It's still continuing upwards. 3.47 and 3.67. Actually, correction, it wasn't originally up on the earnings day. It dropped a little bit and now it is starting to curl up. So definitely keep that one on watch for a break of 367. And RELV with a support of 535 and a resistance of 6.67. Now, as I said, these are all lower floats. You can definitely check out my Instagram or Twitter. You'll see all the breakdown of the float information, as well as the short volume that was traded on Friday. So you can see the potential where it might squeeze. For the shorts, I have ENPH, which has been running up over the past 8 days. It started at 160 and now it's up to 319 would be the resistance I would look for breaking, and a support of 2.75 to break on the downside. So definitely check that out. It looks a bit overextended on a parabolic chart. Then we have NTAP, which is a support of 52.50 and resistance of 54.74. Earnings was on Thursday, and it looks like it hit a new high and is pulling back from that. So many times when we see a stock that's hitting a new high and it pulls back, it's found a new resistance on the chart, new 52-year high, and people are pulling back from that. So keep it on watch. It could go either way, but I am more short biased on that one. Same thing is going on with Walmart as well. It hit up to 100 and now it looks like it's pulling back. It did have its earnings on Thursday as well. So keep watch for that, for support break of 96.55 or resistance break of 97.84. We have SJM Smuckers with a support of 113.29 and a resistance of 117.34. This did have earnings and it shot up and then it pulled back. So it's sort of in a gap fill area. So it could go one way or the other. However, I am more short biased for it. And WSM, Williams-Sonoma, had earnings on Friday. It did drop down dramatically to a support level of 44.03, and then it sort of rose back up and is close to the resistance level that I have of 45.87. So it did, it had a big candlestick with large range on Friday, and it could easily go one way or the other, but it is sort of in no man's land on the chart, so definitely check it out. And as always, guys, carpe profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram for my posts for the watch list daily winners. I do a daily watch list that I send out by 9:15 every morning with stocks that are moving for that day. And there is usually always one big winner with multiple dollar moves if you are looking to try to get some help every morning. Have a great week ahead and looking forward to hearing from you.